Marmalade said, and I quote, "A mother is one who can take the place of all others, but whose place no one else can take." End of quote. I am Anita.
My name is Andre, and we're here to remind you that the love of a mother goes beyond anything imaginable.
Mother's Day celebration may vary across countries, but is generally celebrated on the second Sunday in the month of May.
It is when we celebrate motherhood, honoring mothers in our lives. Here are some thoughts about the qualities of mom.
Mothers are very important people in society because of their nurturing attitude, behavior, and their contribution to molding men and women into adults.
In my opinion, a mother is someone who not only loves, not only takes care, but is someone who puts their child, or it wouldn't be their child, someone else's child, above themselves. I think a mother is someone who's just who gives selfless love in every aspect of the child they're taking care of.
Being a mom is everything. You have to be one of the best multitaskers ever, because being a mom requires you to be a nurse, a teacher, a doctor, a chef, a mechanic, all of these things, a cleaner, everything combined into one. And the thing is, being a mom, you're always on the go. Especially if you have multiple children, you always have something to do. So like during the pandemic, when everybody was, they were at home, working from home, moms still had to keep going and doing everything that they do. Regardless of the pandemic, they still had to make sure food was on the table, and they were cleaning much more because obviously, during the pandemic, we had to be more safer. So moms they have the roles of everyone else, and the fact is that they do it for free, and they don't complain. And I think being a mom is the most selfless thing you can be, because that's what my mom is to me.
So it was their anniversary, my parents' anniversary. Myself and my siblings decided to treat them to breakfast in bed. We got a little ambitious, so we went for roti and curry and coffee and the full works. Let's just say the only thing that was usable on that menu was the coffee. It wasn't a very good first try, but I would never forget the way that my mother made us feel so good about the effort. She's like, "Oh, I love it. It's so tasty and delicious." It's still one of the most memorable moments I have with my mom.
The most memorable thing for me with my mother, and always will be, is that my mother is the best cook that I ever know. And to this day, there are certain dishes that nobody can cook for me except my mother.
My mom died many years ago while I was at school. There's this one that stick with me. She was a caring person, and she always showed you love. The way she would embrace me, and she would always encourage me to put a smile on my face, and she taught me to be caring and sharing.
My favorite moment with my mom would be the fact that she would always be able to read my mind. So whenever there's something bothering me, she would automatically extract that from me without me even having to try, So after I do that, it becomes such like a relief, and I feel so much happier that she knows, and she's literally my comfort person. Nobody else can, fill that role that she does for me.
To zero in on an exact moment or a memorable moment with me and my mother would most likely have to be the guidance that she provides to me. As of most recent, she assisted me in making an important life decision. She sat down with me, weighed out the pros and the cons, and then brought up back all of the complaints that I made prior to that decision. It also helped me to, settle on an actual decision.
One memorable moment I had was when I was very, very tender age. Barely remember. It was when my mom was cutting my hair. If she was still here, I would just say thank you for being such an amazing mom.
The memorable moment that we are at mother and daughter, we were just like mother and daughter. We like sisters. We could sit and chat, laugh, play, make jokes, with one another. When my mom texts sick, I give up my job to look at her, and to spend every moment that I had with her before she passed.
Now you will hear from the mother themselves about their favorite experience as a mom.
Giving birth to the child was the most exciting time for me because it brought joy to me. I'm having one son, and at that moment, he was my greatest bundle of joy.
Is to show my son love and care, and not only for my son alone. I have my nieces and nephews that I take care of also. So mom just don't be just as a mother like by birth, but you could be mother otherwise than just giving birth to children. With my son, it's so joyful to know that we could talk, we could chat, anything from a tender age growing up, which is now with me right now. He leave me at the age of 9 to go to Canada, but we still have that mother and son bond.
Mothers are the epitome of love. They are selfless, nurturing, and strong. And we here at DPI would like to wish all the mothers across Guyana a happy Mother's Day. We are grateful for your sacrifices.